Locally here in the Lakes area for the last couple years, we've been on the forefront and innovators when it comes to the fight against aquatic invasive species. Yet, an updated list of the aquatic invasive species list from the DNR now for the first time has a Becker County lake on it as being listed as infested with zebra mussels. But it actually isn't infested with zebra mussels. Buck Lake in Lakeville Township, right on the Otter Tail, Becker County border, has now made that designated list. It connects to Pelican Lake, which has been on the list for a couple years. In fact, that was the first big super spreader lake to be infested with zebra mussels. Now, the reason the Department of Natural Resources and those from the Becker County Coalition of Lake Associations and other lake associations are acknowledging the fact that this lake is on that infested list is because of the potential for it to become infested. Boats easily travel from Pelican and Little Pelican to Buck Lake. Now, because of the dam there at Buck's Mill, no boats are allowed to go north of that into other lakes and eventually into lakes like Sally and Melissa and to Detroit Lake ultimately. So we've got a lake on the list, but it's not actually infested. But there have been other lakes that have been infested with zebra mussels in Crow Wing County, also in Pope County. And milfoil lakes have become to pop up once again. In fact, there's even a body of water here up in the White Earth Reservation near White Earth Lake, a swampy area that now has been infested with faucet snails. It appears that infestation happened most likely from people who are leechers that had infested leech traps and put them into that body of water. Now, lakes have been infested with aquatic invasive species for many, many years now. Really, I think it's been a consciousness by people in this area that's brought this to the forefront. But that being said, it appears our best efforts are still not working in order to stop the spread. Maybe they are. Buck Lake getting put on the list is a precautionary issue, and at this moment does not have zebra mussels. Unless a boat brings them up there, in other words, a person, it probably won't have zebra mussels. Zebra mussels don't swim upstream, but they can flow downstream. That's how lakes like Detroit Lake probably weren't immediately threatened through normal processes of infestation because zebra mussels weren't going to come upstream, they were going to go downstream, and that's why you've seen a lot more lakes south of Pelican make that list of infested. This is the first one that's north of Pelican to get that designation, but again, it's strictly for precautionary reasons. But it has me thinking, how long before either all our lakes are going to be infested, we come up with a cure for these kind of aquatic invasive species, or you and I take it upon ourselves to just take care of the bodies of water, take care of our boats, and take care of everything we put in the lake. Because without us, it won't happen. There are not enough DNR agents. There are not enough contamination units. There are not enough volunteers for every single access in the land of 10,000 lakes. I hate to say we're in a losing battle because I refuse to give up at this point in the game. However, we've got a tall mountain to climb. And maybe doing this with the lake, putting it on early, is a good precautionary measure in order to help climb that mountain. But ultimately, that journey begins with the first step with you and I. Or we're going to be talking about a lot more lakes in the future making that aquatic invasive species list.